But yeah, we're back. I was feeling pretty crappy for a few days, but I'm excited to get back starting on... Ooh, pop my back. Excited to get back, do chapter 2, read a little more. I think I'm just gonna do this today because I still don't feel totally up to snuff, but I feel so much better than I did the past couple of days. I'm like, yeah, no, yeah, I got it. We're doing this. I gotta get something in, or else I'll just fall out of the habit, because that's just how that works, you know? Yes, and we just completed chapter 1 last time, so... Can I go in my bathroom? Okay, it's clean. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence had disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Thanks, Monokuma. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
I can't get over Morgana. Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel any better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if the next one will take place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. No, what do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we had ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, who seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
Know what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Anyone else? What do you mean?
Because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different than us killing him ourselves.
But
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
He's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We have no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. I have this horrible crick in my neck. I've had trouble sleeping because of the feel bad. So when I do get to sleep, I'm just like
School announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
in some kind of weird position.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
I wonder why.
And
That's
one
interesting.
other thing.
That the
It was
dining hall
totally obvious
specifically.
before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be aware of your actions. Order
Shut
and
the fuck
stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. Bear! Yeah, it's really great. It's just lovely. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's life. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. And what's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us all involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay. Lift
Yeah,
your
morning
arms up
stretches.
and down.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
They're good for
4.
you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Hina's just like, I guess.
Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you've got to make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Well, I sounded pretty cool just now. Don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So, why'd you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours! That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial, here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
you guys?
I mean, this is very young adult novel like situation.
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead. Look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
you hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall. We'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony. You know that.
Got it!
More like a stable food source. Now let's get going! Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Alright. Time to see what's up.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
That stuff you seen lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone? Yeah. Man, I'm glad to be back. I felt so bad not streaming yesterday or the day before. I'm just like, oh, tummy hurty. The gate blocking the stairs is gone. Yeah. Double check the areas we already know about.
You understand?
Thank you, Ishimaru. Now you go and do it. You fucking cop. What is this? Can I get in here now? No. How are we doing? We've got... I should look around the school first. Sure, whatever.
Yo.
I went and checked out the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but...
Shit.
just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy on us.
Hey, damn it.
Hey!
What?
Don't make that face, you look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya? No, thanks. I think I've got enough for now.
Yo.
Well, okay. I'm gonna look for another way out then. You go, dude. Okay, so... It's not gonna let me in any of the fucking rooms, even though it said, hey, go look around the other rooms. Fine, whatever. Don't even try it. Fucking nothing. Fine. I get it. Ah! Look around the rest of the school. Ishimaru, you were clearly a moron for thinking that because the doors won't let me. It's fine. Gates open. Yeah, you can go upstairs. It's the second floor. Maybe there's a clue. Let's look for it. Let's look for it, guys. Oh, there's even more. Ooh. Yeah, there's a third floor. No shit. I was just thinking this morning about next gen because at the time of this, I am one more sleep till next gen. And by next gen, I mean PS5, not Series X, which has no next gen. There's nothing, and it's the saddest shit. I watched people do a live stream of like, let's go over everything the Xbox Series X has. Oh, it's nothing. For like 8 hours. It was hilarious. The fucking store's broken. The downloads don't work right. All their servers are fucked. There are literally no next-gen games except for... what's the one they got? They got... Devil May Cry Special Edition. And they have Bright Memory, which sucked. They played Bright Memory and it was trash. The guy who made it stole assets and shit. Oh, what a nightmare. And, I think that was literally it. Yakuza, the Like a Dragon, is on there. Because they bought, like, 6-month exclusivity from Sega for just the next-gen version, which is so funny. But yeah, very excited for the PS5. Working on getting one. We'll see how that goes. If I can even get one this year. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I would want to do much reading in.
I'm absolutely shocked.
How come?
Damnation!
Not one copy of any of my works. No shit. Why would they have comics? In quotes. Yeah, you're just a freakazoid. I do too get it. You're such a fucking chump.
You know nothing!
Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than a rhyme that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. Yuck, I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Yeah, I hate both of you. I think you're nightmare people. A letter. No one's picked it up yet, because they're fucking stupid.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It might have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. He's fucking whipped. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hopes Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history, for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. Hey, Tiara!
What does this mean?
The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old.
So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance.
But that would mean it closed when I got here just a few days ago.
It was closed when I got here just a few days ago.
But I didn't get that sense at all.
Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So in other words,
that must have all been a part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people who could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's assuming that this letter is real.
However,
if it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down.
That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true.
But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find out more details.
So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now.
The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or...
let's look at books. It's bullshit. The whole thing's dusty. Looks like no one's fucking been in here.
You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed.
Oh.
You know nothing.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is different. I was about to say, this is the same. It is different.
Comic books, young adult, that's just a waste of time.
I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Ooh, the lady does protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
But I don't even care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach, like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, you've insulted me and you've insulted my honor.
These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. What a bunch of psychos. What else we got in here? We got desk. I love desk. With thick layer of dust. It looks like the library's been neglected. It's just been lazy. Yeah, no, she hates it. She hates stuff, I guess. Computer. It's pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. I think she means the individual works will be forgotten. People already don't remember 50 Shades of Grey, and it hasn't even been like, what, 10 years? I think that's the kind of thing she's talking about. She's talking the lasting of individual works, not the medium. Comics obviously are not going to go away. Or comics, for that matter. I don't. I've already forgotten. I don't even know what we're talking about. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. Not to send a message or anything, but just to look. I just wanted to see. Nothing else. It's all just fucking books. It's just dusty. No one's been in here. What a bunch of bullshit. Oh, these count as different bookshelves? Nice. I mean, I'll take it, but I'll take it. But whatever. Okay, yeah, I already talked to her. Just had to make sure. Alright, let me out of here. Oh. This is not the door to the outside. It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was a stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true, I don't really have any reason. What are you talking about? What? What? Whatever, I just won't check that room. Fucking fine. Archer says no. Fucking Gilgamesh says that I can't go in his special room. Reality isn't everything. Why is it a pig? Whatever. Clock's bullshit. And there's nothing in here. Goodbye! Why is one classroom all the way at the end and this one's all the way at the other? That's just bad formatting. They just made the building wrong. It's just to get, yeah, it comes out and it shoots me to death with all the weapons. You don't want to go in there. Why? It's like the Zaboomafoo closet. You just open it and all the weapons fall out. No. Archer, it's a fate thing.
I see.
It's basically a historical Smash Brothers. And there's really no other context for it without watching it. That's what must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Agreed. I should check every room and make sure every room doesn't have some bullshit in it. Am I getting anything from looking at these metal plates? Oh shit! I will click on them. This is where a window, but there's metal plates. I guess I should click on things that I should have obviously have clicked on before, like these fucking screens. Because I clicked on all these goddamn metal grates. Whatever. Yeah, it's confusing because it's not clear how how to get into it. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies. Oh, I wanted cleaning supplies. It's a lot of fun, but the original 2006 series is bad. I watched Unlimited Blade Works recently, and that was really cool.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool in here! A pool! Pool, 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 pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Yeah, whatever, freakazoid. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits.
Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you can ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not brave enough for you to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room?
It's not that I don't want to, it's just...
I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's pretty weird. That's very strange. I wonder what could be the concept, huh? Well, to each his own. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Cool. I love pool-related items. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would you need something like that? I bet, I mean, considering where it's pointed, it's so that if the boys go in there, they just die, which is hilarious. Thank you, Monokuma. Monokuma bathroom policy, very based. Some kind of card reader? I wonder what it's for. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms.
Really? I'm sure that's important.
Really? Well, if you want to unlocker the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all...
Just a second.
I bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that.
But what happened if someone loaned their handbook to someone else? Could a boy borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not?
But that never even occurred to me. To think someone would be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay then, how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first
Is
place.
that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's cause all you teenagers are sex crazed maniacs. You're at that age where you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
In that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya.
Okay, so the new night regulation is now in place. See ya!
Whatever, asshole.
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself
You
up.
got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. I mean, she's not wrong. Swimming is great. There's nothing that leads to an exit. Oh well. Yeah, I wonder why Chihiro doesn't want to go in the locker
Listen to me.
room. If only I didn't already know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did everyone discover anything interesting? Any interesting new anything? What the fuck?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well.
Yeah, I got spoiled a long time ago because of Tumblr discourse surrounding Chihiro for obvious reasons. Pretty much never heard the end of it for about like a year. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait until you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane! So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well, there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse? Or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking
We're still
around.
trapped in this place. This piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. I think Tumblr's great now. Because it's like living in a defunct like amusement park. Whereas Twitter, it's like, oh man, I have the wrong opinion about a TV show. Get fired from your job. Twitter's way too close to real life for me. Tumblr is now that all the weird porn people are gone, it's way better. It's my preferred social media platform because it's more like the weird forums that we used to go on in the early internet days, where it's like, no, it's pretty much total anonymity. Like, you have your little profile or whatever, but like, no one knows. No one knows who you are. It's not fucking real life like Twitter is. Twitter is stupid because it's close to real. And that's not the way that online should be. Online should be a weird niche thing for me and not for the normies. That's how I feel about it. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Suddenly grow heavy. Yeah, just... I don't know why you would think there would be a way out. That's stupid. You're stupid. Ugh. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom really quick because my stomach is still giving me trouble. I'll try to push through it, but you know. So give me a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. I will be right back. 'Cause bleh.